Welcome to a new work week for me and my brownie. I feel like all I've been doing on this channel is sitting on my floor and eating snacks, but you need those moments in your life. So I actually just got home from my second facility, the internship facility, the one that I don't actually work at anymore because they just needed extra help today. It's a Monday, so I just administered their telemedicine appointments. Just basically stood there while the kids were seeing the psychiatrist virtually, and that was kind of it. I didn't know if they were going to have more for me to do, so I kind of planned on it being like a semi-full day. I at least packed my lunch and everything, but it is 12:22 and I am home. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. Just kidding, there's a long to-do list. I'm sure I'll fill it up. Yeah, but it's Monday, so it's technically the start to a new work week. As you know, I work an off schedule in that my weekends aren't necessarily weekends. I've actually, let's see, what's my current streak? I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is Monday. I'll work again tomorrow, Tuesday, and then I'll have Wednesday off to take my car in. So we're working people over here. If you happen to be new, if this is your first video or your second video, even third maybe, hi, I'm Anna. I am a baby social worker. I just graduated my MSW 2 months ago at this point, and I work in a youth detention center in their mental health department. I am currently studying for my LMSW exam. Have not been approved by the board yet to take that, but am half-heartedly studying. And I also live a regular life outside of work, but I'm 22 years old. I live in Atlanta. We have a good time around here, so subscribe. No, but while I finish up my snack and while I kind of get my to-do list together to see how the rest of the day is gonna go, I took footage over the weekend that I didn't end up putting into a vlog of Zach and I went to Stone Mountain. I think it's a state park, Stone Mountain State Park, and he wanted to fish, but I just brought a book and read, and it was a beautiful day on Saturday. And you know I love showing little self-care moments like that, and so I want to show you Stone Mountain Park, and then I also want to show you, if you haven't noticed behind me, the dresser that didn't get delivered by Amazon. I went and picked up at the post office. It was a little bit of a debacle, not as much of a debacle as our previous debacles have been with the post office, but I picked it up and put it all together. And obviously, I'll put more stuff on it and everything. I've already filled the drawers, and I am just thrilled with my dresser. Those are the updates. That's the news.
Kissing in the front of my car, under the stars. I want you to know I'll take this love slow. How did you get so cool? I'm just a fool, falling for you. Don't wanna let you go. I'll take this love slow. We got so many years to learn each other's ways. I wanna know your ideas and love you every day. I spent so many tears waiting for this place, and now I want you to know I'll take this love slow.
I just got back from doing an arm workout at the gym, but I want to show you my dinner. The oven is still preheating, but aren't you so proud of me? So we got little baby broccolis. I thought they were just regular broccoli when we got them, but they're different a little bit. And then catfish. I'm actually thawing a third fillet because 3 just would fit really perfectly right there. And I'm feeling really proud of myself. It was pretty low effort too, but I'm feeling really proud of myself. I'm still driving Zach's car, so I have to pick him up at work, and he should be done in 20 or so minutes. So I'm hoping to be able to time the oven well. He might have to wait a little bit if our fish is still cooking. I spent hours today answering emails. I really let my inbox go just overboard, and my personal inbox, not even my YouTube inbox. My personal inbox I let go overboard, and so I spent a lot of time answering students' questions for my tutoring job, getting back to people. My sister's wedding is soon, and so I also spent time looking for a dress that I'm gonna wear, and the time just got away from me. I did play Phase 10 on Facebook too, so it's not I was only productive today, but the time really got away from me. I felt like I got home at 12:30 or so. I blinked and it was 4:30, and I was like, I have to go work out right now if I'm gonna work out before Zach gets home and be able to make dinner and everything. So despite being an unexpected half day, I really didn't feel like I got that much more time. I guess just because I had the tasks lined up. I don't know.
When it's bad, you take it out on me. You take it out on me. But I'll stand by you, baby. When your head is not a mess, you'll see. I hope that you will see. I don't know where the road will go, but baby, we can find out. If you trust me, you will know. It'll all unfold. I don't know where the road will go, but baby, we can find it.
I'm supposed to be arriving to work literally right this very minute. It's 8 a.m. right now, but I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, just not in a great mood, and it's 50% off cold drinks at Starbucks, and so the clutches that Starbucks has recently got on me have expanded into this video too. But I got a grande iced latte with hazelnut syrup, almond milk, and vanilla sweet cream cold brew on top, and it was like $3. So even though I'll be about 20 minutes late to work, I wasn't even originally scheduled to work today, so it's fine. So like no one even knows when I'm supposed to show up. In my head I was supposed to show up at 8 though, but it's worth it. Definitely.
Find that pot of gold. We can find that pot of gold.
I hope that you can tell the extent to which I am melting right now, but do you want to laugh for a second? It's for Zach. It's not actually for me. I'm not addict like that at this point, but I do feel like I'm officially becoming a Starbucks girly. Today took a turn for the better. Like, you know, I started kind of on the wrong side of the bed. I just woke up in a funky mood, which was, you know, it happens sometime, and I'm trying to practice mindfulness with just radical acceptance without judgment, and that if I wake up in a bad mood, it's not the end of the world. Maybe it's just gonna be one of those days, and that's okay. Sometimes those days exist. So I got to work. I was a little bit slumpy, but it honestly took a turn for the better. I ended up seeing one kid. I lost one kid who was on my caseload, and I gained another. So both of them were kids I knew. The one that I lost today, he was headed somewhere else, but he was my first kid that was put on my caseload whenever I started working here. Like my very first day, I did his assessment and put him on my caseload. And he's been with me ever since until today. And then the other kid also came around that time, but just didn't need services at that point, and now has decided that he thinks that they would be helpful. And so reassessed, put him on my caseload, and I'm really excited for it. But it was a good day. I did end up staying. So originally I had thought that yesterday was gonna be long and then today was gonna be like a half day, and it ended up being where yesterday was closer to a half day. There's about to be a bus that drives by. Oh, two buses. But I ended up leaving at the regular time today. Look who's about to come in here.
Man, who's the cutie driving the Audi?
That's me.
Find that pot of gold. We can find that pot of gold.
Welcome to my only day off in 12 days. I just worked for 6. I have today off from jail, and then I work for 6 more. And I spent it taking my car in. So I feel like the vibes are off today. I also work my second job tonight. I teach a class tonight. So it's not for real an off day, but I'm trying to soak in as many calm moments as I can. I did take my car in this morning, so they're going to do an oil change and a coolant diagnostic to kind of just see what's going on. So fingers crossed that it's quick and easy and cheap. But Zach did help make it more fun, and we went out to coffee afterwards. We went to Dancing Goats and Decatur. So good morning. Since then I've kind of just been off and on cleaning a little bit. I feel like things all of a sudden are just kind of like messing up, going wrong. Our garbage disposal is broken, for example, which then makes our sink kind of gross, because apparently this is going to be an in-depth vlog because I'm giving all the details. But we ran our dishwasher, which then backed up the sink, which doesn't usually happen. But then so now the sink is gross, but we can't actually like for real clean it because the garbage disposal is broken. So put in a maintenance request, hope they're gonna fix that soon. Waiting on the car people to call me to let me know what's going wrong. I still need to prep the content that I'm teaching for tonight, so it's a lame day off, super lame day off. This is not one of those, oh, fun self-care days that are sometimes present on my channel. Definitely it's not that. A little LMSW application update is that all of my things have been accepted of like the application, like the different elements of it, except for that second professional reference. But I personally sent in my second professional reference via email on Saturday or Sunday of this, I go past a weekend, and it's Wednesday now. So as soon as they process it, I'm assuming then I'll be notified that my application is complete. And I still think it probably will be in time for the August board meeting, which will be exciting if so. I'm doing laundry, I've got clean dishes to put away. I just feel like I'm working, but it'll be good. I'm saying that to convince myself too. It'll be good.
Kissing in the front of my car, under the stars. I want you to know I'll take this love slow. How did you get so cool? I'm just a fool, falling for you. Don't wanna let you go. I'll take this love slow.
I got a car call. It's gonna be $900. Which it does hurt, but it hurts in a way that I'm okay with because number one, that is a lot cheaper than having to get a new car in today's day and age. Number two, this isn't like something I could just put off like that because it's the radiator hoses, and if your car runs too hot, it can cause like engine damage. So not getting engine damage does feel worth paying some money for so I can keep driving this car. It should be done tomorrow, not today. Also, like, it will suck up a paycheck, but I will be able to dedicate a paycheck to that. So it's not ideal, but it could be a lot worse. And I'm glad that they were able to find the problem, that it has a solution, but I'll still be drowning my sorrows away in some fun beverages. So fun beverages of the day. I still have a couple suja shots left. Remember whenever I had the whole family tree of sujas? That was incredible. But this one's a turmeric shot, but the liquid, I don't know what they put it in. Oh, they just put it in apple juice, turmeric juice, ginger juice, pineapple juice, orange juice. Oh well. Cheers. Definitely tastes like turmeric, but I love the little spice of the ginger. Fun drink number two I got at Target yesterday whenever I ran there before picking Zach up because it was on sale, but it's Ripple chocolate milk. It's dairy free, so like it's plant-based milk, but it also says nuts free. It's made with pea, like the vegetable. No one thought otherwise. Okay, chocolate milk in a wine glass. Check. And then we'll see how I'm feeling after the chocolate milk. But I also did get this yesterday at Target too. It's a lemon cayenne, not kombucha, but sparkling probiotic drink by a.bea.s. So I'm probably gonna drink this at some point today too. I just love my beverages. As far as what I have done so far in the day and what I still have to do, I'm gonna go work out at some point. Oh, this chocolate milk is good. Going to go work out at some point. Still need to prep for the curriculum for tonight's class. I'm pretty sure none of it's new to me, but it's just definitely been a while and I want to make sure that nothing is new to me. I put away the clean dishes, so that's done, but my laundry finished up, so I'm gonna have to put that away. It's noon, so really like I'll have time. Like, this is not a fast-paced day at all. It just doesn't quite feel like a restful day off.
Waiting for this news. And now I want you to know I'll take this love slow.
I am about to head to go work out. It is 2:40 right now, so the countdown until my class starts is 3 hours and 20 minutes, which is long, but I'm not used yet to having to do things at night. I think I've mentioned it, but August is going to be heck as far as my second job goes, and that I'll be teaching 3 hours a night, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights. And so I'm trying to appreciate the less frequent teachings while I can, but also I still haven't gone over the curriculum for the night. I feel like my mental energy, because as I've mentioned, this is my only day off, I feel like my mental energy is running on reserves, even to the point where like we're basically out of food almost. And so Zach asked if maybe I'd be able to go get groceries today, and I just like I couldn't. Like, I wasn't necessarily doing anything between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. because that's when I got back home from dropping off my car and getting coffee. And 6 p.m. is when my class starts. However, it's one of those off days, you know? So hopefully the workout will bring some life back into me. And truly, class will be fine tonight. Like, I never actually really have a problem while I'm in the middle of teaching class. It's just the gear up as we are heading into it for the day. The mood is off. The energy is off.
You were the laughter early in the morning, down in the kitchen watching TV. You were the music that led me to the sixth string, and now it's been so long since I've heard you sing. I looked up to you, brother, even when you...
Alright, it is 6 p.m. so we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome back to class number 2 for us. And just a little reminder to remember to turn in last week's homework, plugging in practice. What's a little bit weird is that I actually feel more rejuvenated after teaching than I did with anything else that I did today. And I don't know why that is, because like that was my work for the day. But I tend to find that that's typically true with the teaching, is that it's not necessarily hard while actually doing it. It's more the like lead up and the prep to it that's more stressful. I also feel like I'm getting close to losing my voice, which probably is just because I hadn't been in practice of teaching like that, and now it's 3 hours straight of talking, so my throat really hurts. But I'm gonna just get ready for bed and, you know, do the self-care nighttime routine things, because I think you could tell that the energy was just down today, but I think it was just because I was working from my reserves, you know, of all of my different energy levels, emotional, physical, mental, I forget what all the different ones are, but I feel like I was working from the reserves of it all. And I'm starting another 6-day streak of jail starting tomorrow. The good thing, like whenever I say I work 6 days, remember that a lot of those days are half days. Not a lot, maybe 2 to 3 of those days are half days, but it is just still a very different kind of like rest if you went to work in the morning and then you're just off for an extra couple hours at night. Like it's still very good, I'm glad to have that time, but it's not a true break day. So that's why I think it feels exhausting doing the 6 days. I'm not going over full time. I am working more than my 29 hours a week, because remember, since I'm doing the extra help, I can be up to 39. It's a different kind of schedule, you know? So I'm gonna do my little self-care nighttime routine, and tomorrow we're gonna wake up on a great note. That's my plan. Look, I'll do a little transition to the great note that we'll be waking up on.
Make me believe.
Okay, I did wake up this morning feeling, oh wait, I forgot to my transition. Okay, I did wake up this morning feeling rejuvenated and a whole lot better. I am picking up a Starbucks because it is double star day. You really are just watching my descent into Starbucks clutches, but I'm okay with it. It tastes good. I mobile ordered a toasted vanilla latte with coconut milk, so that'll be good. Today at jail, we have our weekly meeting. I just have one kid to present, and we're also doing a field day, which is pretty exciting. It was originally gonna be outside, but then they thought it's probably gonna be too hot. Now it's just a full thunderstorm, so we moved everything to the gym, like planning wise, but I expect that it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to let you know how it goes.
Oh, you found her, and now I know there's hope for me.
Zach's making fun of me because we both just drove home, like in our separate cars, and there were 2 different times when you can take like a different route, and I've never for sure known which way was faster and not. So whenever I saw he was going one way, I went the other way for both of those times, and he definitely beat me home. Just by a little bit, like not by a lot, but I mean, it's good to know those kinds of things. But I do have my car back. I don't know if you can tell. I got a call sometime in the day today, I think like 10 a.m., but I didn't see it obviously then because my phone stays in my car. So whenever I got off work late today, I saw that my car was ready to get picked up, and so I was still in Zach's car, but I drove to the place and went and like paid for it, got my key, everything. But then since I had driven Zach's car, I just drove Zach's car away and left my car in the parking lot. I thought that like we would just kind of turn around and come back and get it, but the traffic was so bad that instead we went to go get groceries, just went and chilled for a little bit, and now it's about 8:30 p.m. and we just headed out to get it. And so I am in my car. I am hundreds down, but what ended up being wrong was the radiator hose just needed to be replaced. I got an oil change, I got a coolant flush out, and they put all new stuff in, so hopefully we're all good to go. That being said, field day today ended up being a real big event in a fun way. So basically what it was is that every month they like to, I think it's every month, honestly I actually have no idea. Every once in a while they like to have different departments host like fun, positive behavior type events. So what I really liked is the one that we held today, every single kid got to participate. Like nobody got disqualified due to previous behaviors in the past weeks or anything. Every single kid got to participate, and every single kid participated well, to be honest. But we did a field day, so we fed them. They got like hot dogs. Everybody got like a bag of Takis and a bag of candy for participation. And then the actual events were tug of war, basketball shootout, push-up contest, that was my edition, long jump, also my edition. There was one where you like throw a frisbee to try and knock a bottle over, and I'm trying to remember, I feel like maybe there was one more, but just kind of fun events like that. Oh, potato sack race and a regular foot race, like relay race for the teams. And
genuinely everybody had a good time, which I think was awesome. They ended up bringing them out in 3 separate groups, and so then we split each of those groups into 2 teams, so there were 6 teams overall, and the winning team, like, of each group got a little snack bag prize, like some noodles and various snacks and such. But then the overall winning team, which honestly the overall winning team scored a lot more points than any of the other ones. They won by a lot, but they have little poppets that got approved that they'll be able to have as like a special little prize for winning. But I think that this was a good way to do it, because even if like everybody got some sort of chance to have satisfaction, whether your team won overall or just in the group that you were in, but then even if your team lost, like everybody had some sort of event that they were good at. And so it ended up being really a cool day, but the day was absolutely jam-packed. We had our meeting in the morning. I didn't know this, but we had our monthly quality assurance meeting that happened before our regular meeting, so it was even longer of a meeting. And then basically went straight from there to set up, and then was doing field day from then until I probably left at like 4:15, so it wasn't super late, but I just wanted to stay for the duration of field day, and it was a lot of fun. I am still tired, but I think you can tell that like my energy is higher, and it's days like these that it's like technically I didn't do anything therapeutic, nothing clinical, none of that, but I did get to, like, it's establishing rapport, but then it's also just like bringing, you know, some joy into jail. Like, these are kids, and it's cool to see like the moments whenever like they did a really good job and everyone was cheering them on, or like maybe they didn't do such a good job but like people were like, oh, that's okay, like get back up, try again. You know, it's just like that kind of community aspect of it made it be a really cool day in reflection. I do have like quite a bit to do tomorrow, since I didn't really plan for the fact that I wouldn't be able to do like any kind of actual work today. I guess I could have guessed that, but I didn't really plan for that, and so I will have a lot to do tomorrow, but I'm kind of just riding the little high of a good day. Getting to see the kids in a new environment, new little opportunities, getting to pass out prizes, cheer them on. It was definitely one of the fun ones.
I could see it in your face. She was all that you need.
Another good one at work today. So yesterday it was the kids like fun little event sponsored by the mental health department. Today it was the one for staff, and so one of my coworkers had a guy that he knows who makes burgers and like has a restaurant, I think, or pop-up or something like that, and he donated 60 burgers to staff, and so I like pass out burgers and eat good burgers myself, and it was another good day. I also had a session, kind of forgot about that. I'm gonna need to document that tomorrow. Also, as I was leaving, there was a new intake getting pulled in by a sheriff, and so I might have some work to do tomorrow because I do work at this facility this weekend. But thankfully, the family whom I am babysitting tonight in like an hour texted me to confirm that we were still on for tonight. And have you heard me mention babysitting yet this video? No, I'd totally forgotten. So really glad that he texted me. Somehow I didn't even put it in my calendar. Like, I remember him originally being like, yo, 22nd babysitting, yeah? That was not a direct quote. And me being like, yes, that works for me. And then I didn't put it in my calendar, and that's why we put stuff in our calendar, because it goes totally off the radar. But so I have like an hour right now, but I did just eat 2 burgers, so like I'm not super rushed to get dinner or anything. It's mostly just to kind of shower, become a real person again after being in jail all day, and make my little way over to babysitting. They're good kids, like it'll be a good night. I really had totally forgotten.
Made it home from babysitting and had a really good time. Like I said, so thankful that he texted to confirm that I was still coming tonight, because it just totally was off my radar. That's why we always got to put things in the Google Calendar, because they obviously don't stay up here. But this is a family that I've babysat for coming on a year now, and it's a girl who was in my preschool class whenever I taught preschool for just 2 months, and so I do really like it. And I was kind of talking with the parents about it today, but it's like I'm still able to get my little kid fix, you know what I mean? Like, even though I'm in my professional life, like post-grad, like I feel like I'm beyond the stage of life where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go babysit, but I just got paid to play hide and seek and run away from a mud monster for like 2.5 hours and then get jammies on, brush teeth, and read goodnight stories. Like, yes, I will be doing that for as long as I can. I was just sitting on the sofa on my laptop, just going through like my inbox, emails, making sure nothing falls through the cracks, checking my calendar to make sure everything I'm supposed to be doing, I'm aware that I'm supposed to be doing. I do work tomorrow on Saturday, Which there was a second when my mindset had shifted and I was thinking about Wednesday to Sunday being my work week, except then I started working Thursday to Monday, and then I had several 6-day streaks in there, and so I'm just all messed up again with my like mindset of the work week, because right now I'm getting Friday vibes. That's why I'm staying up late. It is 10:16, as if I don't have to wake up and go into work at the same time tomorrow that I have been the whole rest of the week. Except honestly, I've been running late a lot, and I think maybe it's because the freedom of like being at a job that it doesn't matter if I get there like 10 minutes past when I said I was going to, because obviously I just like clock in. This morning though, what went wrong is I have like a pretty set morning routine, not like by rule, but just by habit of like, okay, I get up, I wash off my face, I go outside, get the coffee going, like do makeup, you know, it's just things happen in order. And today I did everything and I walked out the door and realized that I never actually made any coffee for myself this morning. Like never got the Keurig, never even looked at the Keurig, got a mug out, anything. And so I went to Starbucks again. But this time I actually didn't have a choice, because what was I going to do? Have a caffeine headache? I've actually never had a caffeine headache. I say that as if it's like a thing that happens to me. I've never had a caffeine headache because I never don't have coffee in the morning, you know? So I didn't want to start today. All that being said, I didn't want to start today. So I did go and I used my bonus stars that I've been accruing and got a free drink. And so I got, it was like a blonde espresso vanilla latte with oat milk. It was just the regular little drink. Yeah, but that did mean that I ran late again today. But also, I have a max number of hours that I can't go over since I am hourly, like technically part-time, even though I've been working a little bit less part-time type hours in the past couple of weeks. And this is the first week that I might actually be pushing it, getting to my max, and so I'm gonna have to do some math whenever I get in tomorrow, because the pay periods are like Sunday to Saturday and tomorrow's Saturday. I'm gonna have to do some math to make sure I clock out by, I think I will. I just don't want to get in trouble for working too many hours. All that being said, of course I'll start another vlog. My plan is for tomorrow. As we know, sometimes just random break days must be had, but as of right now, I'm planning on starting another vlog tomorrow. I have not edited this one at all up to this point, so I don't quite remember everything that's happened in this week, but I know that Wednesday was a funky day. I got my car back, which is a big thing. Monday I went into my old facility. Did I vlog that? Did you guys just watch that? That feels like ages ago, years ago. Field day, okay, yeah. There were fun things. There were fun things in this week for sure. And as always, there's fun things coming up. I hope that you are being happy and successful in whatever endeavors you are taking. I hope you noticed and appreciated my dresser behind me right here as I've been talking, because I put that together and it looks good. No, I think it was even like last vlog when I started talking about how to rearrange my room, and I was like, oh, but I'm not going to show you right now because it's not clean or put together, and I forgot to show it this week too. So I guess be on the lookout for that upcoming, where you can see actually my dresser, and I'm gonna keep talking if I don't stop. So I appreciate you, I love you, I hope you have so many small reasons to smile in your day, and I'll see you next time.